everybody, Mercendar PvP, or Donald here, bringing you the second of a three-part series of perk videos. And in this video I'm going to be talking about the tier 2 perks, and these are all the ones that are red. As you can see on the screen, we have Quickdraw, Blast Shield, Assassin, Overkill, and Hardline. And like I did last video, I will be putting each time in the description below, showing you what each perk, you can skip straight to it in the video if you don't want to watch all of them. So anyways, let's get started, shall we? Alright, so the first perk is Quickdraw, and this is unlocked at level 1, and what it does, it's essentially the sleight of hand pro from Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2. It gives you faster aim down sight, and the pro version allows you to recover from equipment and grenade usage quicker, which means you can get grenades and Semtexes, frags, and everything off quicker. You can place claymores quicker and be ready to shoot. And this is really nice, especially if you're running a rush class. You can run into the enemy spawn, spamming flashes and lethal grenades, excuse me. And what you do to get pro is get 80 kills with roughly within 3 seconds of aim down sight. And it's not exact. You can get it maybe like 3.5 seconds. It's somewhere around that 3 second mark. And you just have to get 80 kills. Alright, next one. And this one is also unlocked by default at level 1, so you always have it with you. And this is essentially the normal version. Increased explosive resistance is essentially the flak jacket from Black Ops. And I used to use flak jacket a lot in Black Ops just because of the enormous amount of grenades coming. But that was back when Scavenger replenished lethal grenades, but it's not really so important anymore. But the pro version does give you increased resistance to flash and concussion grenades, which is essentially the Tactical Mask Pro from Black Ops. And what Blast Shield does, in a nutshell, is it reduces all explosive damage by 55% and resistance to flashbangs and stun grenades by 50%, which basically cuts the duration of special grenades in half, making them pretty much useless against you. And all you have to do to get the pro version of it is survive 20 enemy explosions, be it getting hit markers, or get hit markered by a claymore, so get hit with a claymore, don't die, or just take damage from an enemy grenade, and do that 20 times. There you go, you have pro, and you have all enemy flash and concussion grenades shot at you or thrown at you will be reduced by 50%. It's pretty awesome. And soon I will be linking to a video that I am going to make momentarily, where I show exactly what happens, exactly what it looks like, the difference between when you're using normal no Blast Shield Pro and what it looks like when you're using Blast Shield Pro when you get hit by a concussion or a flash grenade. So yeah, that'll probably be up in one of the corners right about now, depending on when you're watching this. I don't know when I'll release it. But that aside, let's move on to the next one. And the next one is the Hardline that we all know and love from past games. And it's still the normal version, makes point streaks require 1 less point. And, oh, right, this is unlocked at level 15 if you can't read. And, but, with a buff. The pro version allows you to get 1 point towards your point streaks every 2 assists. And these can happen, like, hundreds of kills apart. You can get 1 assist, get 100 kills, get another assist, and you'll have 101 points, technically, I guess, kind of. But, it won't show up as another kill on the scoreboard, but it will give you like a kill towards your current point streak that you're working on getting. And it still does make you require 1 less death for a death streak, but let's not hope for any of that or anything like that. Let's not need to use death streaks. And you get pro simply by getting 80 point streaks while using Hardline. And you can get this pretty quickly just if you want to run like UAV, counter UAV, whatever, just UAV counter UAV. Once you use a counter UAV, it resets. So you just keep going, and it's pretty simple. But whatever, just if you want to run low point streaks, you can. It'll get this so much quicker, and the every 2 assists earned counting towards your point streak it's really nice in a lot of cases. Like, you'd be surprised. So let's move on. Next we have Assassin, which is unlocked at level 27 and is quite similar to Ghost, and it makes you undetectable by UAV, portable radar, thermal scopes, and heartbeat sensors. So you are basically invisible to the other team unless they actually see you or hear you. So that's a big plus, and it's a great counter to all of the UAVs that can be up in some games. Like, I know some games it just feels like they have a UAV on you the whole game. And the pro version makes you immune to counter UAVs and EMPs, which is just, oh my god, that's awesome. So whenever the enemy EMPs your team, you don't get EMP'd. So you can keep your red dot, you can keep your HUD, keep all of that, and laugh at your teammates that can't do it. And also, when you are targeted by a player, your name will not show up in their crosshairs. So that's also really cool. Since if you're lying on the ground, someone just is like looking around, they will not see your name above your head. So that's really cool too. And the way you unlock this is by getting 20 kills with an enemy UAV active. So basically, big shocker, like everyone else, every one of the other perks, you basically just use the normal perk to its full potential, and you get pro perks. It's that simple. And let's go on to the last one. And now the final one is Overkill, which is actually it's a pretty cool perk, but with the tier it's in, there's so many better perks that you can use instead of it. But what it does is it allows you to carry 2 primary weapons. So for example, you can have a sniper and a submachine gun, something like that. But the only thing is, the normal version, you cannot have attachments on your second primary weapon. So it would just be like flat out like a normal gun with no attachments. Which I guess wouldn't be that bad if you were just using it to level it up. You wouldn't have attachments yet anyway. And but when you get pro, it enables you to put attachments on that second primary. So that's pretty cool too. And the way you get pro is get 120 kills with that second primary weapon. And it's as simple as that. Once again, you actually utilize your perk and use it to its fullest to get the pro perk. So, noticing a pattern. Anyways, that will conclude this video. And if you liked it, please check out my channel. There are a lot more videos coming. To see the tier 1 perks, there should be a link in the top left corner of the screen. And when I come out with the tier 3 perk video, it should be tomorrow or the next day. There will be a link in the top right corner to go to that. Anyways, I will work on getting that video for Blast Shield up and linked. And have a great day, and thanks for watching.